My nutty friend Meg. When I did this, I was depressed and was looking for anything to get high with. That said, this is a stupid substance to experiment with if all you want to do is take off the edge for a couple of hours, because the effects of this drug last much longer than that. I personally felt off baseline for at least 2 days after doing the drug, which was hard because I had classes that day and concentrating in them was almost impossible. With that said, here's my experience. 2120. Consumed 30 grams of pre-ground nutmeg. I did this by placing the nutmeg in boiling water and mixing in sugar and milk. I did not discard the remaining powder at the bottom of the cup, but ate it with some water and a teaspoon because previous times that I've discarded the bulk material, I only got a slight buzz for about the same grammage, which was a different brand of pre-ground nutmeg. 2200 hours. Nausea. I've gotten this nausea in previous experiences with this drug. 2330. I feel tired and I'm not feeling the drug yet. Or if I am, it's well masked by the nausea and the headache I'm experiencing. I take 4 aspirin for the headache and go to sleep. 1:30. I wake up suddenly. I'm feeling like I'm really high on weed. I have a very solid body buzz with heightened sensitivity to touch. I also feel very sedated. I have increased activity behind closed eyes, my imagination is extremely vivid, and I can see bright colors and such, much like I've gotten before from weed or meditation. I spent the next couple of hours listening to music in my bed, mostly going through random CDs. I had a heightened appreciation for music and really enjoyed these couple of hours in which I was one with the music. 4:30. At around this time I fell back into sleep. I'm estimating this because based on the CD lengths of the CDs I listened to and the last CD that was in the tray, which makes this time only 35 minutes accurate. 6:30. I wake up, still high, still very pleasant. Serious dry mouth, fall back asleep. 10:30. Get up, get my shit together for class. I'm feeling like shit, sick in the stomach as well as high, eat something. I am also feeling slight pain in organs other than my stomach, mostly to the right of it, which is probably my liver. 1200 hours. While in class, I definitely feel high, but also sick. My writing is looser, and also everything I draw looks good. I have no talent, seriously, although I'm not really drawing anything in particular, but rather letting my pen make whatever it feels like. I don't feel any more social than normal, which for me, at least now, is not very social, but alcohol, and especially Mary Jane, do a lot more for me. My eyes are really red, and when I looked in the mirror, I looked very tired. 14:30. Make a cup of coffee, head back to the next class. 1700 hours. Come home, eat, very tired, and buzz basically gone, only dizzy. 1900 hours. Fall asleep, still sick. 4:30. Wake up next morning, I wonder what the time is, and I look for a watch in my room. I see my usual clock on the wall and it says 7:30. I freak out because I have class next period. I then remember that I moved the clock the night before, and I checked again and the clock was on the table and said 4:30. That was the only true hallucination I had the whole time, and it might be attributed to the groggy state I was in. Review. If it wasn't for the weird aches in my liver, I would probably do this again, probably on a Friday and just chillin' throughout the whole weekend. However, due to the damage I must have done there, I probably won't touch this again. Also, I should note that much of the high is a dizziness which seems good while the mind is busy with the altered state. Once my head clears up a little, this dizziness gets pretty annoying. Also, I experienced short-term memory loss on par with a heavy MJ experience, which is always annoying when I have work/classes and can't remember what to do only seconds after someone told me, or backwards, having to remember the genius thoughts that went through my mind just seconds ago. I would always go with some bud instead of this, mostly due to the nasty body effects. However, it must also be mentioned that the high is comparable to other drugs, but it is also unique due to the dreamlike states. The long duration, low price, and legality of this drug can also be motivating factors, especially if well planned. I have attempted to smoke nutmeg previously to attempt to avoid the body effects, but all I have managed to get out of that was a severe headache.